Bangladesh Prime Minister has urged all concerned to avoid the path of conflict for resolving issues. Bangladesh believes in peace, not conflict, the PM clarified. Upholding Bangladesh's role in UN peacekeeping force, the Prime Minister made the remarks while addressing the program on International Peacekeeper Day at International Conference Center in the capital on Monday morning. Bangladesh is a dependable name in World Peace Mission, the PM stated, pledging to do all possible for greater interest of maintaining peace. Peaceful and steady situation can help development spree of a nation. Sheikh Hasina said, adding that it made possible to maintain democratic process towards holding free fair polls in Bangladesh.
The contribution and
the role of Bangladesh in the UN peacekeeping mission is significant. This was stated by Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen. He said this at the Peacekeepers Day Run program on the occasion of International Peacekeeper Day this morning. The Foreign Minister also said the peacekeeping forces of Bangladesh are contributing to the world with their inimitable efficiency. The day is being celebrated across the country with various arrangements. A colorful procession was brought out in the capital. People of various classes and professions from the country and abroad participated in the rally. Foreign Minister inaugurated the Peacekeepers Day. The principal officer of the Armed Forces Department and other officials, including the residents representative of the United Nations, were also present in the event. Members of the Ministry of Foreign Ministry, Armed Forces and Police also participated in the event. International United Nations Peacekeepers Day is being celebrated in a grand manner. Major General Mizanur Rahman Shamim, GOC of 24th Infantry Division, inaugurated the day at Bangladesh Air Force Base in Chattogram this morning. Meanwhile, the speakers highlighted various aspects of Bangladesh's role and contribution in the UN peacekeeping mission. The program in Sylhet Cantonment started by freeing pigeons and balloons at Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Square. GOC of 7th Infantry Division and Sylhet Area Commander Chaudhry Mohammad Azizul Haq Hazari spoke at the opening ceremony. He said that the members of Bangladesh Army, Navy, Air Force and Police Force are always ready to protect world peace. Later, a colorful procession explored the various roads of the cantonment. Health Directorate has expressed fear of dengue outbreak in the country this year. Therefore, as part of awareness, Dhaka North City Corporation has started an anti-mosquito drive in the capital. This drive started from Gulshan in the capital at 11 am. According to Dhaka North City Corporation, the sudden stoppage of rains can cause the larvae of Aedes mosquitoes to reproduce at high levels. As a result, the spread of Aedes mosquitoes is there. If the source of Aedes mosquitoes is not stopped, the risk of dengue will increase. Therefore, instructions have been given not to store water in parking areas of multi-stored buildings, basements of buildings under construction, water meter boxes and houses. On the fourth day of campaigning in Khulna city election, candidates are running from door to door for voters since morning, giving promises of development. They are also promising to stand by the people in happiness and sorrow. Awami League mayoral candidate Talukdar Abdul Khalik distributed leaflets at PCR intersection of Khulna city at 7 am. He wants the support of the voters. In Borishal city, independent mayoral candidate Kamrul Ahsan Rupon has started campaigning from ward number 15. Jatiyo Party mayoral candidate Iqbal Hussain Taposh distributed leaflets in Kaunia area of the city. Awami League mayoral candidate Abul Khair Abdullah Khokon Sherniabad started his campaign at Chowk Bazar at 11:30 am. As BNP is not participating in the Khulna city elections, there is a fear that a part of the voters may not exercise their right to vote. Awami League is being strategic to ensure the spontaneous participation of voters in solving this crisis. BNP has always been a strong opponent of Awami League in Khulna City Corporation elections. However, this is the first election where Awami League does not have to face BNP. As BNP is not participating, a section of the voters are less interested in KCC elections. Political analysts and candidates fear that voter turnout will decrease. Awami League mayoral candidate claims that there will be a competitive election with acceptable attendance of voters with those who have been candidates. Various initiatives have been taken to increase the voter turnout on the day of the election, including forming a central committee. BNP is busy with rallies, marches and sit-in programs. The leaders said their goal is to succeed, although there is an opinion within the party that is not possible to overthrow the ruling party with the ongoing program. According to its leaders, if the demands are not met peacefully, everything is possible in BNP's thinking. On the other hand, some leaders also have a question as to how much BNP is able to mobilize the movement in the field as per the expectations of the people over time. BNP has been on the streets for several months demanding 10 points, including the fall of the Awami League government. Rangpur region supplies 50% of the country's total food demand and 70% of raw materials for agricultural industries, but the area lagging behind in industrial factories and employment. The number of poverty and unemployment is constantly increasing. Analysts say that the main obstacle to industrial growth in Rangpur, which suffers from discrimination, is infrastructural weakness. So they demand special allocation for Rangpur in this year's budget. According to the data of the Planning Commission, the total number of industrial establishments in the country is 46,110. Among them, there are only 5.5% industrial factories in Rangpur. In this year's budget, Rangpur residents expect that allocation will be taken with special importance for industrial employment in the northern region. Import of goods from India through hilly land port is increasing, but exports are not increasing. The foreign exchange earnings are decreasing every year. In the 11th month of the current financial year, the export income has come down to only 84 crore 38 lakh taka. Bangladeshi traders blame lack of proper infrastructure and lack of sincerity of customs officials on the Indian side of heliport. According to them, if these issues are resolved, there is potential for massive exports through hilly land port. Bangladeshi products are in demand in India, but there is no Office of Commissioner of Customs or Assistant Commissioner and Plant Quarantine Center for product inspection in Indian part of heliport. Therefore, despite the demand for many types of products, only rice bran oil is exported. Businessmen said there if the customs authorities of the two countries are active, it is possible to increase the export of goods. 250 Bangladeshi youths living an uncertain life. Allegedly, they went to Saudi through Dhaka travel agency and are stuck in a building for more than 2 or 3 months. The victims said that if they want to work, the agency feared them of torture. There are 50 to 60 people in one room. The victims' family said the agency took 5 to 6 lakh taka from each of them. Many of them sell to their land to collect the money. Law enforcement forces say the legal action will be taken if specific complaints are received. After 1/11, a strong striking force of the Anti-Corruption Commission formed again. It was decided to form this high-level team to strengthen the anti-corruption campaign. The team will be headed by the head of the Intelligence Division of the SEC. SEC said this force will work to bring corrupt people under the law immediately. The campaign will start soon. SEC formed a striking force for the first time during the 1/11. At the time, several people were arrested for corruption. Although there was no less controversy about this campaign at that time, the current leadership of the SEC feels that timely action is required to take immediate action on major corruption cases. The SEC commissioner said that they will try to overcome the criticisms about the striking force of the SEC in 1/11. The activities of this team will start soon.